We currently have a team of students from several of our elementary schools, mainly Carr, Diamond, Mendez, and Carl Harvey. And we have a little team of about 8 kids. They're currently 11-1. They've got 11 wins and 1 loss. They're entering into a playoff on this Saturday, so I'm going to invite you guys out. If you're available this Saturday at 9 o'clock at Santa Ana High School, Neoma Chandler Tennis Center, our kids are going to play. And we've been representing the city of Santa Ana against the Costa Mesas, the South County school parks, and our kids are really representing well. So we want to invite you out for that. And this sports facility, the tennis facility there, one of my goals, I'm retiring from the district this year, God willing. And my plan is to go over to the Valley and help them develop a tennis program there. And so we've got a feeder system that we've kind of developed for serve, and we've got some kids coming up. And when that problem of teaching kids the first time, we're not going to have that problem anymore. So our kids can compete against anybody, and we do well in soccer and all the other sports because we get them playing early. We're getting them to play early in tennis now, so we're really excited about that tennis facility, also the promised football field that we've been waiting for all these years. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone else present who wishes to speak on this particular public hearing? If not, I declare the public hearing closed. The next public hearing is regarding the consideration of adoption of the 2014-15 Local Control and Accountability Plan. So the meeting is now open to conduct this hearing. And we do have several speakers, and I will call you to please come up. And since there are so many, and we do have a long meeting, we haven't even gotten to our high school students that are presenting to us, I'd ask you, if you have nothing additional to say, please just say I agree and move on. We do allow you to have 3 minutes. I'd like you, if you're speaking, to keep it to 2 minutes or less, just because we have so many cards to get through. So I'll call you in groups. Laura Cantor, Juan Julio, Fabiola Lua, Abraham Medina, Sandibel Ramirez. Hi.
Hi, good evening. Dr. Yamagata-Noji, Dr. Miller, members of the board. My name is Laura Cantor. I'm the Director of Youth Services at the Gay and Lesbian Community Services Center of Orange County. And I am here as a member of Santa Ana Building Healthy Communities. And I want to just share with you first that we are wearing our orange ribbons that are symbolic for us this evening of dignity and respect for all. And so I first want to thank all of the board members and Dr. Miller for your time and support this week. And to let you know that we have been truly uplifted by your willingness to listen, to discuss, and explore ways that we can work together to create a better environment for all of the students in Santa Ana and to improve academic outcomes here. Those of us who have experience as members of or advocating for communities that have been marginalized and disenfranchised, we know the significance, both negative and positive, of written policies. And we know that it is one step to be heard, and that it is the articulation of our voices through policies that ultimately ensure accountability and sustainability. We also know that many times policies are passed at the state level without adequate mandates or funding to implement them. So for the last 3 years, the members of Santa Ana Building Healthy Communities have come together to discuss how we can help improve educational outcomes in Santa Ana. We've developed our comprehensive supportive school climate policy resolution and LCAP recommendations to address the issues in this community that are based on current best practices from throughout the state and also across the country. We believe that this initiative will enhance SAUSD's LCAP and will facilitate the best implementation of some of California's state laws that have been passed but that are not always fully implemented. So tonight you're going to hear from some members of the community, some who have been involved in the LCAP process, and others who have not been able to attend some of the meetings that we've had with you this week. We are asking that Santa Ana Unified School District adopt our supportive school climate resolution. and include our policy recommendations in the LCAP. We have identified specific areas within the SAUSD draft of the LCAP where we believe our policy recommendations make the most sense, and those most specifically, those go in goals related to conditions of learning. Our proposal has 7 points, and all of our points in our proposal are supported by California State Education Code. Some of those laws include the California Student Safety and Violence Prevention Act of 2000, the Safe Place to Learn Act, Student Civil Rights Act, more recently Seth's Law, the Fair Education Act, and Alternatives to Suspension and Expulsion, which is also a recent law passed here in the state. So we are asking the board to pass our supportive school climate policy and include our recommendations in the LCAP. Thank you very much.
Juan Julio? Juan Julio?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Juan Julio. I'm a student in Lauren Garcet Academy. I'm also a member of Boys and Men of Color. Well, I'm gonna start with the story. I was a student at Santa Ana High School. I got involved in a bad issue that I got recommended for expulsion, and luckily at the expulsion hearing, I didn't get expelled from the district. I got sent to Lauren Garcet Academy. At first, I didn't really want to be there. I wasn't okay with it. I wasn't happy. But after getting involved in the program of Joven Noble, I love school now. I love being there, and has changed my mind. And a couple of things that we learned there is how to attack problems differently in a positive way. To break the chains of segregation through education, to treat women and everybody fairly, right, respectfully, and to and we went in the program. One thing that we learned is to learn from ourselves, from our peers as well, and that's one thing that allowed us, that really helped us. We learned many things. Like one thing that I really like and that I always bring it up is that every action has a reaction, and that just changed my mind so much. It made me make better decisions and think about other things and turn them into a positive. And well, the program is a part of Restorative Justice, and that's why I'm here to advocate, to ask the board members to, if they could incorporate the Restorative Justice programs in the LCAP. Because I know these programs, like the Restorative Justice, like the one I was in, will really help students, other students in other schools, and we could do this face by face. We're asking that so the board members work together with the community to develop a short and long-term form strategy with timeline to fully implement district-wide positive behavior interventions, including the use of restorative practices. Therefore, I hope to see the restorative justice practices along with the PBIS and the LCAP.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fabiola?
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Fabiola, soy madre de... Soy madre de tres niños de aquí del Distrito Escolar de Santa Ana. Nosotros pedimos el apoyo e intervención de comportamiento positivo en las escuelas con prácticas restaurativas en nuestras escuelas, donde nuestros hijos y nosotros como papás no nos podamos sentir seguros y unidos con ustedes como distrito, donde yo me sienta cómoda y no escuche las preguntas como ¿en qué nivel de educación tienes tú? ¿O qué nivel de educación tiene mi esposo o el papá de mis hijos? Preguntas tontas como ese tipo de preguntas donde si somos legales o ilegales. Y para todo eso, yo les pido cómo lograr todo esto es para integrar la justicia restaurativa, el PBIS, haciendo círculos de apoyo para nuestros jóvenes, clases con los padres como clases de líderes, actividades con grupos de apoyo para nuestros jóvenes, donde nuestros hijos se sientan en confianza, igualmente nosotros los padres, hacer una unidad comunitaria. En cada escuela que haya un comité de alianza de ambiente escolar. Gracias. Buenas tardes.
I'm a mother of 3 children at Santa Ana Unified School District, and I'm here to ask for your support in the